Happy Halloween!
Hey!
Put my ears on.
Okay.
It's our last day of our Hallo-Week here on Good Morning Quad Cities, and we wanted to show you some fun and interesting Halloween stories. And this Halloween, people are spending a lot of money.
So retailers are set to scare up a record $9.1 billion in Halloween sales this year. Billion, not million. Consumers are expected to spend $3.4 billion on costumes, $2.7 billion on candy, and $2.7 billion on decorations. Americans are set to pay an average of just more than $86 each. If the survey data is correct, 2017 sales will be an 8.3% jump from last year's sales. Well, those with kids have an excuse to go trick-or-treating and can use them to load up on candy.
We know that's the way you do it.
We know you know. But how old is too old to go door to door for candy on Halloween? Well, one town in Canada passed a bylaw last month banning anyone older than 16 and enforces the rule with a $200 fine.
You hear that, Eric?
Yeah, Eric.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Others say as long as teens are polite and make sure younger kids get priority, they don't have a problem with it. Do you have a Halloween costume yet?
I hope so.
I would hope so too. Or are you still waiting to find out what's the top pick this year?
Last Halloween, political opponents Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump obviously dominated the scare fair. But this year, Google says it's Wonder Woman who reigns supreme as the most searched costume. The National Retail Federation says the top costume for kids is also action or superheroes. Top costume for adults is a witch. Top costume for pets, a pumpkin. Halloween means a rise in calls to poison control, but the most frequent concern doesn't come from candy, as you might think. Radio Iowa reports that the Iowa Poison Control Center got about 300 calls regarding glow sticks last year. The brightly colored sticks can be a safe way for your child to appear in the dark. However, they might appear enticing to some younger kids. Poison control leaders say to make sure children do not put them in their mouths or chew on them. Yeah, not a good idea. Haunted hotels are some of the most common settings for the horror genre out there, and maybe for good reason. So
a picture taken at one of the most popular creepy hotels in the world is going viral, and it shows what some believe is a ghost. So check this picture out.
If you dare.
If you dare. You have to look at the lower center of the screen to see it.
To see a blur, right?
Yeah, it was taken in the historic Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. You may remember the hotel from the movie The Shining.
Oh.
The couple who took this picture says it's been examined by an expert from the FBI who says it's one of the best that he's ever seen.
One of the best pictures he's ever seen?
I would think so.
Or one of the best ghost sightings he's ever seen.
Gotcha.
Interesting. I didn't know the FBI was experts in that field.
Yeah. So yesterday we showed you some awesome Halloween decorations around our area, but this is crazy. Take a look. Tim Walter created a life-size spectacular pirate ship in his front yard. He says he came up with this year's theme after the release of the latest Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It took Walter about a month and a half to build with the help of family and friends. He plans to keep it until Friday.
You'd think you'd want to keep it all year for how much
say,
work that takes.
Take a lot of work.
Right.
Today is the day to show off your pumpkin carvings, but one Ohio university won't let students do that.
So one student figured out a loophole to show off his skills. Take a look at this. 19-year-old Alex Schwartz carved a pineapple. Since the rules did not say anything about pineapples, only about pumpkins. But sadly, a note was left on his door by his RA simply saying it's gone. But then Alex found another loophole. Look at this, carving 8 apples. He hopes those at least stick around, at least through today. Well, what's your favorite Halloween candy? I know John's is Skittles. In a recent survey by Influencer, the company asked almost 25,000 Americans what their favorite candy is. So.
You're from Illinois, Almond Joy.
No.
So you know what? Me being from Missouri, Snickers, absolutely.
Yeah?
Like I love Skittles.
And Eric loves Snickers.
Yeah, show me, baby.
But he likes Almond Joys too, and he's from Rockford, so that works out. I was Nerds.
Nerds.
You are what you eat.
Oh, wow. Ouch.
Ouch.
That was good. Reese's, Nebraska, so a lot of good stuff up there.
Yeah, Snickers in Florida. I love it. I could look at this map all day.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to move on. Influencer did not look at the candy totals for every state, which would have overwhelmingly been Reese's Peanut Butter Cups nationwide. I think we all agree.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On that one.
So speaking of candy, yesterday was National Candy Corn Day, and we asked you here on Good Morning Quad Cities, do you love it or do you hate it?
We all loved it.
We love it. So we post this poll on our WQAD Facebook page, and you were able to vote on one of the 4 options. I absolutely love it. I'd rather eat tar. I have 1 piece of candy corn a year, or I can take it or leave it. Well, the overwhelming majority was...
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Oh, people love it.
Thank you, Toria.
Just like us.
Yes, we love it too.
But a lot of people are really strongly against it too, which I found out yesterday.
Yeah. Halloween, not just for kids, adults enjoy just as much.
So just for fun, we're showing you which beers and wine would go well with some of your favorite Halloween candy. According to thekitchen.com, candy corn and a cream ale work best together, or Chardonnay. Snickers goes best with a brown ale or a red wine like Zinfandel. A Reese's Peanut Butter Cup goes well with a lager type beer, or you can try an off-dry wine like sherry. And Kit Kats pair well with a caramel type beer like a Dunkel, or a sparkling wine like champagne. I feel like we should have something to try
I know,
out
let's drink.
We still have to do the news.
Halloween going to be chilly this year.
Let's get your trick-or-treat forecast now, along with the check of traffic with Eric.
Is it coffee or is it beer? It's cold.
Whatever it is, it's cold.
Whatever it is, it's cold. Let's take a look out on the roadways here this morning. I-74 Avenue of the Cities. No issues to report out there right now. A live picture on the Davenport Eagle Eye. So look out toward the Centennial Bridge this morning. 31 degrees. Wind chill factor around 21, thanks to a westerly wind at 13. So here's what it feels like outside. Dubuque has fallen now to 18 for a feels like. So one of the coldest so far this season. The afternoon, at least we'll have some sunshine. The clouds will start coming back after about 2 or 3 this afternoon. The sun is, of course, bad for vampires, but everybody else, I think, likes it. 6:28. Bottom of the hour means your top news. It's next.